everybody! So today I'm going to show you how I draw Chrollo from Hunter x Hunter, one of my favorite animes ever. It's awesome, it's great. Yeah. So this is like super fast, so y'all gonna have to watch like a video that was like 10 minutes long. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna show you how I draw him. So what I'm doing is actually I'm sketching him first, and then I'm going to do the line art and then the coloring. And then the markers that I'm going to use, I'm getting really ahead of myself, but I'm going to tell you, is shuttle art. And I actually kind of like them, but there's a couple that I don't, but they're overall pretty good. I really liked his eyes that I did. It was really awesome to draw. It was really fun too. I actually really like Chrollo. I don't know why. I think it's because like he's super cool looking, and he's actually super cool in general, and so I like really like him. And I actually like him when he has his hair down like this instead of like slick back. I don't know. He's just seems nicer with his hair down. You can notice that when I'm actually drawing, I kind of go all over the place. Like, I don't stick with one thing. I do, like, one eye, and then I move over and do, like, his hair, and then I don't finish his hair. And then I'd go down to the clothes, and then I go back to the eyes. It makes it more interesting. I think working on one thing for a long period of time, it just can't, it gets kind of boring. Not that I think drawing is boring. I love drawing. But I like to mix it up a little bit. Go from one to another, and be like, oh yeah, I gotta do this too. So I started my line art. I really like our line art. I don't know why. I don't know why that was so slow. I think my line art is slower than my sketching because when I'm doing my line art, I try to go slow. I sometimes forget that line art, you have to go slow. But sometimes I go slow and sometimes I go really fast. And I don't know why, but doing his ear for a second looked really slow. So right there, I actually erased it. Like, I stopped the video and I erased it because when I erase, like, my camera, like, moves really, like, kind of shakes the whole desk. I didn't want that, so I kind of stopped it and I erased it and started it back over. So y'all see that you don't have to watch me erasing. So I actually had used a different marker, and then I go in with a black because his hair, like in the picture I was sketching based on, was his hair was black, but the marker I thought was like a dark gray, but it really wasn't. So I just used a black. And because I wanted to do some shading on the back of his hair, but the black is so dark that I couldn't do that. I was really upset. So I wanted to use a gray, but the gray didn't work. So I was really upset. And I'm going in on these little parts at the very end because the markers I was using, the tips, they're not like sharp enough. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. They're not small enough. That makes sense. So I had to go in with one of my line art pins, my line art pins, and fix the little tips of his hair. So you see I'm using a twistable too, because the markers that I was using for the brown, there's no other lighter brown. I mean, yeah, there's no light brown. I don't know. I tried to use like a specific brown and have a lighter brown, but I don't think there was a lighter brown. It's really weird. So I'm going in with the shading, and I have a blender marker, so you saw that when I was blending in just there that there's nothing coming out. It was my blending marker. I'm actually almost done. I'm really excited. It was really fun drawing this. Alright, and that is it. That's Chrollo. Bye, everybody.